Hi, and welcome to the Fear Fair channel. Today we are paying homage to the Ghostbusters in honor of the release of the new movie on March 22nd. 3 rounds getting progressively harder, 30 questions, and keep track of your answers that you got right so you know how well you did on the quiz at the end. And here we go with round 1. This first round is going to be the easiest trivia of today. We ask the question, you give the answer. Are you ready? Let's go. What does the license plate on the Ghostbusters mobile say? If you said Ecto 1, you'd be right. In what year was the original Ghostbusters released? The correct answer is 1984. What was Dana Barrett's profession? If you answered musician, you'd be right. Which Ghostbuster chose the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as a worthy adversary? Ray is the right answer. When Dr. Venkman finds Dana and asks her to dinner while telling her about Zool, the fountain that they were standing in front of is part of what iconic New York attraction? That's right, it's Lincoln Center. Who sang the famous theme song for Ghostbusters? The answer is Ray Parker Jr. Which Ghostbuster is missing from this list? Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, Winston Zeddemore, and... That's right, Egon Spengler. Question number 8. What is the character name from the inspector for the EPA? If you said Walter Peck, you'd be right. Which 2 Ghostbuster actors actually wrote the movie script for Ghostbusters? The correct answer is Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd. What was the character name of the endearing neighbor that became Vince Clortho, the Keymaster? The answer is Louis Tully. All right, how are you doing so far? That's 1 round down, 2 to go. This next round is just true-false. There's going to be a statement, and you've got to figure out if it's all true or part or more of it is false. Are you ready? Let's go. True or false? The Ghostbusters' first paying customer was the Roosevelt Hotel. True or false? Zool and Vince Clortho were both terror dogs. True or false? Spengler's hobby was documenting the lifespans of insects and arachnids. True or false? Lewis said that there was a wild lion in his apartment during the party. True or false? The machine that was turned off by Walter from the EPA was called a high voltage laser containment system. True or false? The first ghost encounter of Venkman, Spengler, and Stantz was at the Sedgwick Hotel. True or false? The first paranormal experience shown in the movie was the library cards shooting out of the card catalog. True or false? Dana Barrett calls Venkman, instead of a scientist, a game show host. True or false? When Dana became Zool, she was preparing for Gozer's arrival. This is the last true-false question. True or false? When Dana opened the door for her date with Venkman, she asked him where they were going. Okay, are you keeping track of how many you've gotten right so far? We're going into round 3, which are deep cuts. These are open-ended questions. about some things with Ghostbusters that you may or may not have noticed. Are you ready? Let's go. Number 1, what habit did all of the Ghostbusters have that is now listed as a warning for shows on television? Number 2, what Bible verse does Ray recite to Winston when they are talking about how busy they have been? Number 3, after the explosion, what was happening to the 53rd precinct? Number 4, what did the Keymaster whisper to this horse? Number 5, what did it say on the window on the door going into Venkman's office in graffiti at Columbia University? Number 6, what did Egon and Ray call the ghost in the library? Number 7, who was the architect for Dana Barrett's building, Spook Central? At the Sedgwick Hotel, what was the scientific name Dr. Stantz gave the first ghost that they caught? Number 9, what was the fear of crossing the beams on the proton packs, positron collider? Are you ready? This is the last question. And number 10, once entering the corner penthouse, the Ghostbusters run into a new flight of stairs. Where did they go? The quiz is over. How many did you get right? All right, so how many did you get right? If you got 0 to 10, you might want to rewatch the movie before the release of the new one. 11 to 20, you are a beginning level superfan. 21 to 30, you know the deep cuts, so you are not just a superfan, you're a little bit of a fanatic. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Fear Fair Trivia channel. Do come back to see what we've got coming next. New content every week. Like, subscribe, and remember to have a great day. And don't forget, let's keep it spooky.